Sensei, thank you so much. We're here with the Tuesday Night Cigar Club podcast, live from Cats Fest 3 in San Antonio, Texas. Getting a little bit of a storm blowing in on us, but everybody's still having a phenomenal time. It's gonna take more than some rain to keep these cigar smoking brothers and sisters from having a good time.
Oh yeah.
Cigar Dojo.
Right.
Fill those out there that aren't familiar with the app and exactly what you're all about.
So the Cigar Dojo is a smartphone app that's free in your app store, and it's essentially it's a social media app. It's basically think of it as like the Facebook or Twitter, but for cigar smokers. And so people get on there, share what they're doing, post pictures. It's a huge community. There's always something. Our motto is never smoke alone. So if you're in your garage with your cigar and your wife doesn't want you smoking in the house, you have the dojo on your phone in your pocket, and you can pull it out and be with a massive community that goes all around the world.
Virtual herf that's always happening.
That's right. It's like a virtual herf that's always happening.
Okay.
So,
and now you guys also have gotten into some limited releases,
right?
Tell us a little bit about those, because I've heard some great things.
So a year ago we did the Dogma with Drew Estate, which was very popular, and then
phenomenal cigar.
It was a great cigar, and those sold out extremely fast. Very hard to get your hands on these days.
I was disappointed on that one.
Yeah,
I know. I wish we'd had made more, but we made what we made, and they're gone. But it was a great project. Jonathan's been a supporter of the dojo ever since we started. Dojo's a real positive community, so he got into it right away. Then in the fall of last year, we did the Sarsaparilla with Eric Espinoza.
Yeah.
And again, that was sold exclusively. The first time we sold the Dogma through Smoke Inn exclusively. The Sarsaparilla was sold through Famous exclusively. So usually we're working with two partners, a retail partner and a manufacturer. And then the next release we just announced Thursday, which is a Viaje. It's called the Viaje Throwdown. So it's us and Cigar Federation and Viaje.
Okay, cool.
And so that goes on sale June 5th. You get bundles of 10, and it's 5 cigars. You get 2 blends. 5 cigars are picked by the dojo, and 5 cigars are picked by Cigar Federation. And so then you'll be able to vote at throwdowncigar.com as to which was the better blend.
Okay.
But I got a secret for both of you guys. They're both good blends. So there's no dogs in there. It's a great blend. You're going to have fun getting to try a Maduro. That's the Cigar Federation one. And then we have the natural version of the Viaje. So I think you'll really dig it.
Well, that's kind of what we do on our podcast. It's a pairing show. We started out as an independent film before we kind of gravitated into this. And every episode we pair a film with a cigar and some kind of adult beverage.
Nice.
And then we debate the hell out of all 3 of them.
Okay.
So the Throwdown's right up our alley. We got to get on the email alert to we won't miss out on these. So we'll have to feature these on the show and have a
that would be fun. We could match it with some sort of good boxing movie maybe.
All right.
That might be a good theme.
We can definitely do it. While we're on the subject, is there a pairing favorite of yours? Your kind of go-to drink? And
I'm a bourbon guy because after all, I'm American for crying out loud. So I drink bourbon, and I really get into the bourbon thing. So I've got a nice little collection of bourbons myself. So my favorite pairing is bourbon with pretty much any cigar. But I've been gravitating lately, I don't know why, but I've been gravitating lately towards lighter wrapped cigars. For a while I was like really into the Maduros, just want like the darkest, strongest cigars. But now I don't know, finding that maybe it's just a phase I'm in, but I'm sort of into the lighter stuff.
Well, there's a nice complexity there that's a little bit, it's just different, but it's also, it's got its place, and it's, depending on your palate and your mood, it can fit the spot right now.
We recently did because we're not big Connecticut lighter shade smokers either, but the other guy who does a show with us, he loves them. That's kind of what he does. We haven't done a lot, but we did the Nomad Connecticut.
It's a great cigar,
and it kind of changed. I think that was the idea behind it, was kind of changed the idea of a Connecticut shade. And it did. It was a really good smoke.
That Roma Craft Intemperance Brotherly Kindness is great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really, like, it's cool because now you're getting these Connecticut's that aren't mild. You know, you're getting some stronger Connecticut's, which I think is really interesting. If you guys have I don't know if you got to try that new Quesada Reserva Privada.
No, not the.
Absolutely off the chart, amazing.
Yeah.
You won't. It'll change the way you think about light wrapped sticks. 'cause
Okay.
It's got some kick to it. In fact, it's got a lot of kick to it. Absolutely fantastic stick.
Okay, we'll add to the list for
Yeah.
sure. Well, what with cats? What brings you to cats? What is what about cats? There's so many, including yourself, as far as so many social media groups, avenues.
Sure.
What about cats and Storm kind of latched onto you?
I've been good buddies with Storm for a while, and he's been trying to get me to come down for a couple of years. This was the first year we had the chance to do it, but we relate to cats. Obviously, we do everything we can to support the troops. You know, my father was a Korean War veteran, so we're really into that, and very patriotic group. But the biggest thing is the dojo is a real positive community. I mean, we work really hard to keep it positive. You're not going to go on there and find a bunch of guys ripping cigars, ripping each other. It's really more about celebrating cigars, and so Cats is a perfect sort of. It's raining pretty hard now. Cats is a great co-group to us because they're also a positive group. So that's one of the big reasons that we relate to them so well.
Let's get this out of real quick. Cigar Dojo. Go get the app. Smartphones. Get involved in it. Have a cigar in your garage with some nice, friendly, knowledgeable people. And thanks for sitting down with us, Master Sensei. We'll catch you around.
Thanks, guys. Stay dry.
You bet.